Well, there are some guys who just seem to click at certain tournaments, and there's no question that for Tennis Sandgren, that tournament is the Aussie Open. Burst onto the scene with a quarterfinal run there in 2018, did it again this year, knocking out a pair of top 15 seeds and almost clipping Roger Federer as well. And we are very pleased to welcome Tennis Sandgren back to TC Live. Thanks for joining us, first of all. Tennis, I know that you were very excited to play in that UTR Pro Match Series exhibition that's starting tomorrow down in Florida, but you came down with an injury. Tell everybody, A, how you're doing, and B, how hungry you've been to get back on the match court.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I was excited to go play. I wanted to go play really badly. I'd be excited to go play at anything right now, but the UTR event looked really cool, and unfortunately, I tweaked my knee somehow in the gym Monday night, but it's doing okay, but it's just not ready to play on Friday. So I had to give up my spot, but it should be an awesome event.
That's one of the challenges, isn't it, tennis, with this much of a downtime for you guys, is you don't know when the starting line is. How are you kind of periodizing your training, tennis, S&C, that kind of stuff? Yeah,
not playing a whole lot of tennis, a couple times a week. Just spending a lot of time in the gym, trying to stay fit, trying to stay active, go outside on occasion. It's a nice day here in Tennessee. Just try and balance having a decent lifestyle as far as just being active and actually getting productive work in this down period.
You know, we've seen so many good results with you. What is it with you in Australia? You just love it. How is that such a catalyst for you? Why do you play so well there?
I don't know. I mean, the first time seemed kind of out of nowhere, and then I had to defend a bunch of points the next January, so I was really focused in my training going into January 2019, and I had a good tournament in Auckland. And then the same kind of thing this year, where it's like, okay, I'm trying to defend 250 points, so let's train as hard as we can in the off season. And I don't know, it's just kind of built year after year so far. So 3 years in a row, I've had pretty good starts down there.
Yeah, you played such great tennis down there. This year was spectacular stuff. And look, we all know that it's very challenging when you have opportunities and lose. And as a former player and a coach, I believe in the progress through pain situation. And unfortunately, you lived that after playing a great match against Roger and just coming that close and not getting over the finish line. When you look back now, what do you take away from that match after the emotion's gone away?
Has the emotion gone away? That sounds cool. Can we get to
dissipated,
that part?
Dissipated.
No, I mean, it was a great experience. It was a great match. It didn't work out, but I did a lot of good things, and it was a great experience and played well. I think I win that match in that situation 9 out of 10 times. It was just that unfortunate time where it didn't work out for me. But I take a lot of good things from it for sure.
We're joined by two-time Australian Open quarterfinalist Tennis Sandgren here on TC Live. Tennis, you said something after your 2018 run in Australia that really stuck with me. You said that you were very aware that it could all end for you really soon, because if you didn't defend those points, you knew that you might have to go back to the challengers. And I remember you saying that was the reason that you were playing Monte Carlo that year, because you wanted to experience it, see the tournament that you'd never played before. I wonder now, a couple of years down the road, do you feel more secure that you're here to stay and not worrying about stuff like that?
I feel slightly less secure right now since there's no tournaments at all. But I definitely can't say here sitting on my chair here at home for the last 3 months that I feel super secure. But for career-wise, yeah, for sure. I feel like I've been able to kind of ride these waves of points and, keep my ranking in a place where I'm able to keep playing Grand Slams and keep playing ATP tournaments. And that's what I'm trying to do.
Tennis, I got to spend some time with your coach down in Australia, Mike Russell, and we got to chat. And I've known Mike for a while. I think he's one of the best in the business. He was so high on how well you've been playing before the tournament. What's that relationship been like, and how have you managed it in this time?
He's been trying to keep up with what I'm doing. The relationship has been great for the periods of time where we've actually had a tour. We've done really well together, and he's helped my game a lot, and he's helped my mentality. And I like to think that he's also pushed my fitness up a notch, just so that I have to stay in shape as him. I mean, he's working out twice a day. He's probably in better shape than 80% of the tour players right now. So that puts a lot of pressure on me as the player that I don't feel good about my coach being in better shape than me. So I try to stay in the gym. And, he's just trying to keep tabs on me right now and making sure that I'm doing the right things and keeping my body healthy. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that going into this event, but he's doing a good job despite the fact that we haven't been able to work together yet in this down period.
Well, fortunately and unfortunately, you have some time to heal, so you'll be fine. Mike's been our tennis is Iron Mike for such a long time. The fitness level is a joke. And I was wondering if you guys do have any contests. We saw this on the internet yesterday. I'm waiting to see the Tennis Sandgren version of the little.
I don't know what he was.
Thing.
Honestly, I don't know what he was doing posting this. First of all, I think he's lost his mind. I mean, you look at the video, and that doesn't look like a sane man to me. That looks like a guy who's on the edge right now. Secondly, I'm not doing that. Okay. That's an embarrassingly strong feat of strength to do this and hit ping pong balls. I don't know who's feeding him the balls. I don't know, what's going on here, but all I know is it's really difficult to do what he's doing right now. He looks like he's having a great time. I'm not about that right now. I'm not trying to do that.
Honest confession, Tennis, that video is looped. He didn't just do this for like 2 minutes straight. So
he probably could. Okay. I don't think it doesn't need to be looped. I was thinking to myself when I saw this, I'm like, what are we going to do? The backflip challenge? Like if somebody challenges you to a backflip, it's like, I'm not doing the backflip. I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and just pass. Thank you though. Thank you for the challenge. I appreciate it. While I'm impressed with my coach here, no, I decline. Thank you.
Fair enough. We all know that you are a very proud Tennessee volunteer, and so we wanted to show a photo of you from your easy, Paul. We wanted to show a photo of you from your college days. But who's that other guy? Who's that other guy on the left?
That would be the much better looking Paul ANNACONE.
How about the tight shorts, Tennis? How about the tight shorts and the high socks?
I want to bring it back. I want to bring back the tight shorts. Honestly, I like it. I like the look. I don't know about the mohawk by me.
I like that.
I went through a lot of clay mold that semester. Let's put it that way.
Is Paul revered as the legend that we all think he is down in Knoxville?
He is a legend. I mean, he's a legend everywhere he goes. So, I mean, it doesn't Knoxville, Paris, Melbourne. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He is a legend.
Tennis. I'll be having you reach out to my children after this, so you can relay that message.
My Venmo account is my email address.
Awesome.
It's true though. It's true. I don't lie. It's true.
Tennis, it's great catching up with you. Stay safe, stay healthy. Hope your knee feels better, and we look forward to seeing you back on the court in happier times.
Thank you. You guys as well. It's good to see you both. Take care.
Take care, man.
Tennis Sandgren from Tennessee. More to come on the show. We'll have a 1-minute clinic on how to relax on your forehand. Our digital drop-in takes a closer look at the most interesting tennis ink. And KAMAU Murray lets us tag along with fellas at the Melbourne barbershop, that and more.